hey parents and students, hope you're doing well. We want to take time this Monday morning to just talk a little bit about Breakaway weekend that's coming up November 20th through the 22nd. We've heard different questions from people about the weekend and what it's going to look like, and so we wanted to just share a few details this morning about what the weekend's going to entail. And so Breakaway weekend, which is coming up very, very soon, is going to look very, very similar to Hub City weekend minus the host homes due to COVID-19 protocol. We want to do the best we can to keep our students safe. We want to do the best we can to remain socially distanced, and for students also to have a worshipful, fun weekend. In regards to the weekend, Mandy, why don't you just let us know a little bit about the layout, with what it's going to look like, the sessions, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so on Friday night, we will start registration at 7 o'clock in the courts like we usually would. And then at 8 o'clock, we will have our first session up in the loft. Once that session is over, then we'll head out to the fields to have a bonfire. So if you're coming from a football game late, you can meet us out at the fields for some s'mores and a fire. And then Saturday morning, we will meet back in the loft at 10 o'clock for our second session of the weekend. And then following that, we'll have lunch, and then we will spread out across the city or across the church for service projects. And then after that, we'll have some free time. So that'll look like Hub City in the sense where you can go out to the fields and play flag football, or we'll have different activities around the church. Or if you want to go home, that's fine too. And then we will meet back here for dinner at 5:30. And parents, that is where we are inviting you to dinner from 5:30 to 7:30 to hang out with your students and talk a little bit about what it means to disciple your student. And then after that, students will head up to the loft for our next session, and we will have silent disco after that in the courts, which we did last year at Hub City, and it was a big hit. So we're going to be doing that again. And then Sunday morning, we will meet back up here for church like we normally would, and then we will all sit together in the worship center for the 10:30 service, and then we'll be dismissed.
Absolutely. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend. One thing that we would ask of you is, because we're not doing host homes this year, transportation is going to look a little different. So for parents, if you can help us, we're asking for you to be the one to drop off and pick up your kid unless your student is able to drive. With our student staff and our small group leaders and volunteers, will be happy to help with transportation if you need. We will have some permission forms and stuff for you to be able to give us permission to transport your student. In addition to that, I know people have asked about the cost. The cost is $80 for the weekend. That includes the hoodie that your student will receive throughout the week for the weekend. That will include meals, as well as silent disco and a couple of other parts of the weekend. Josh Allen, he's going to be our speaker. He's coming from Memphis, Tennessee, and he's going to be bringing the word and talking about what it means to break away, what it means to break away from the busy, what it means to break away from sin. And we're praying and anticipating some really cool life change to happen. Manny, you have any other final details for us before we close?
Yeah, so don't forget to register your students. So you can register at westjacksonbc.org/students. So that will be open until November 15th. And we're also asking that if you as a parent are planning on coming to the dinner from 5:30 to 7:30 on Saturday night, we're asking that you register as well, just so as we ask BFTs and community groups to provide food for that night, we're able to give them an accurate number. And also, we will be providing childcare if you need that as well. So in that registration, we'll have how many you're bringing, if you need childcare, all those types of things. So we will have that link also to register for that at the same spot as to register your child for Breakaway weekend. So just go to that website and you'll be able to find both of those. So make sure you register for those so we can count you in.
Absolutely. Well, we hope you sign up your student for Breakaway weekend. See y'all. Thank you so much.